Principal Dr. T. Venkateshan and National Convener Bharatiya SHIKSHAN MANDAL Dr. Rajendra Kumar Anayat. My dear faculty members, Swayam Sevaks, DSM Karyakartas, faculties, research scholars, dear student friends, press and media, good evening to one and all present here. I deem it a great privilege to welcome all of you for this national conference on Indian knowledge system. Actually, this is organized by Bharatiya SHIKSHAN MANDAL in association with Vivekananda College. Let me say a few words about BSM. Bharatiya SHIKSHAN MANDAL was started in the year 1969. It is an offshoot of last year Shivam Seva. The major objective of Bharatiya SHIKSHAN MANDAL is to address research, awareness, orientation, publication and networking. Along with that, employment and energy, environment and technology, and these are all the areas which we are focusing on it. The aim of Bharatiya SHIKSHAN MANDAL is the purity in education, a man-making message. As such, we are concentrating on formulating a syllabus, and BSM has predominantly played a big role in drafting the National Education Policy 20. BSM is aiming to give a pure education, man-making, character building, nation building, and life building. These are the four important objectives of Bharatiya SHIKSHAN MANDAL. Let me want to express about this Vivekananda College, where I studied BA Economics between 1985 and 88. And this is the only college in the country that is providing Gurukula type of education. And it is founded by Swami Siddhananda Maharaj in the year 1971. All these 53 years, the college has been dedicated for man-making aspects. And here, the college starts at 4:45 a.m. and the day will end with 9:30 p.m. There are three prayers: morning prayer, noon prayer, and evening prayer. The objective of this college is to inculcate the three aspects, namely character, curriculum, and culture. And this college is not teaching, preaching, but it is practicing the Indian knowledge system since its inception. And there are three touch. The development of human being is not only lies in physical, but also lies in mental form. That is harmonious development of hand, heart, head. This is the motto of Vivekananda College. Vivekananda College is known for Gurukula type of education, where students and teachers are residing together in the college. And this is the prayer hall. Every day we are chanting mantras by the students of Vivekananda College along with the faculty members. And we have been practicing Indian science, Indian medicine, Indian music, Indian arts, Indian crafts, Indian culture, Indian heritage. These are all the areas which the college is concentrating. And this college is dedicated, and we have produced 2 IPS officers. Ramananda Swami, Vice President, Ramakrishna Tapovanam, and Swami Vivekananda Maharaj, Secretary, Vivekananda College. Both of them are trying hard to elevate this institution to the university level. On behalf of Bharatiya SHIKSHAN MANDAL and Vivekananda College, we extend a warm welcome to both the Swamijis. And it's my fortune, and I am delighted to welcome the Honorable Governor of the state, Sri R.N. Ravi. And when I look at his biodata in the official website of Governor Raj Bhavan website, I really wonder and how this gentleman has achieved these many roles for the development and betterment of the nation. Just I would like to read whatever is given in the Raj Bhavan. Thiru R.N. Ravi was born in Patna, Bihar, and did his master in physics in the year 1974. After a brief stint in journalism, he joined the Indian Police Service in 1976 and was allotted to a Kerala cadre. He served in Kerala in various capacities, including districts for over a decade and then in different parts of the country in various capacities. While serving in the Central Bureau of Investigation, he led several anti-corruption crusades against organized criminal gangs, including the mining mafias in the country. While in the Intelligence Bureau, Ministry of Home Affairs, Government of India, the premier intelligence agency of the country, he served largely in theaters of insurgents and violence, including Jammu and Kashmir, the Northeast, and the Maoist-infected regions. He also specialized in the dynamics of human migration in South Asia and worked extensively on the political sociology border populations. He has played crucial roles in conflict resolutions in areas affected by ethnic insurgencies and brought several armed rebel groups into peace. He was the architect of Indian international cooperation in counter-terrorism and intelligence sharing. After retirement from government service in 2012, he wrote regular columns in national dailies. He was appointed as the chairman of the Joint Intelligence Committee in the Prime Minister's office, whereas the head of the intelligence community. He coordinated and guided the agencies to meet the national security needs of the country. He was appointed as the center intercaller for the Naga peace talks in August 2014. Within a short span of time, he could achieve a paradigm shift in the peace process by bringing the issue from abroad to the land and its people and making it truly inclusive by making the genuine stakeholders integral to it. Soon all the rebel armed groups signed agreements for the settlement of the 7 decades old separatist insurgency within the Indian Union and the ambit of the constitutions of India, which could usher in peace in Nagaland and the rest of the Northeast India. He was appointed as National Security Advisor in October 2018. He served as a Governor of Nagaland from 1st August 2019 to 16th September 2021. He has been appointed as the Governor of Tamil Nadu by the Honorable President of India and assumed the office as 26th Governor of Tamil Nadu on 18th September to till now. This is the background of our respected and Honorable Governor of Tamil Nadu. On behalf of BHARATYA SHIKSHAN MANDAL and Vivekananda College Autonomous and the people who are present before us, we wholeheartedly welcome you for this National Conference on Indian Knowledge System. Welcome you, sir. I also extend a warm welcome to the National Convener, BHARATYA SHIKSHAN MANDAL, Dr. Rajendra Kumar Anayat, for this valedictory function. I also extend a warm welcome on behalf of the BHARATYA SHIKSHAN MANDAL and Vivekananda College to the formerly principal of this institution, Dr. R. Vannirajan, and Sangha Chalak of Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh for both Tamil Nadu and Karnataka. And also I am welcoming the present principal, Dr. T. Venkatesan, who has been actively participating and organizing this conference in a grand manner. I extend a warm welcome to the professors of various universities, colleges, and schools, school correspondents, and also the research scholars from various universities and colleges, my dear student friends, and Karyakartas and the Swayamsevaks for this valedictory function. I welcome the press and media for this valedictory function. Thank you very much. Thank you one and all.
Thank you, sir, for your welcome address. Now, honoring the chief guest. On behalf of Vivekananda College, I request revered Swamiji, Srimad Niyamananda Maharaj, Vice President, Sri Ramakrishna Tapovanam, Trichy, to honor the chief guest, Tiru R.N. Ravi, Honorable Governor of Tamil Nadu, with the shawl. Thank you, Swamiji. On behalf of Vivekananda College, I request revered Swamiji Srimat Vedananda Maharaj, Secretary Vivekananda College, Tiruvedakam West, Madurai, to honor the chief guest with the portrait of Goddess Meenakshi Ambal. Thank you, Swamiji. On behalf of Bharatiya SHIKSHAN Mandal, Dakshina Tamil Nadu, I now invite Dr. S. Deenadayalan, President Bharatiya SHIKSHAN Mandal, Dakshina Tamil Nadu, and alumnus of Vivekananda College, to honor the Governor of Tamil Nadu with a shawl. Thank you, sir. On behalf of Bharatiya SHIKSHAN Mandal, as a token of love and affection, I now request Dr. Rajendra Kumar Anayat, National Convener of Bharatiya Jnana Sampada, Bharatiya SHIKSHAN Mandal Gati Vidhi, and Officer on Special Duty, Department of Higher Education, Haryana, to honor the chief guest with a book. Followed by Dr. R. Vanniyarajan, formerly Principal of Vivekananda College, and Dr. T. Venkateshan, present Principal of Vivekananda College, to honor the Governor with the book. Thank you, sir. Thank you, one and all. On behalf of Bharatiya SHIKSHAN Mandal and Vivekananda College Autonomous, felt privilege and honor, and invite the Honorable Governor of Tamil Nadu, Thiru R. N. Ravi, to deliver the valedictory address.
Faculty members of Vivekananda College, distinguished invitees, researchers and my dear students, Anaivarkum Enadaiye Vanakkam. I am truly delighted to be in the campus of this college, which is carrying on the Bharatiya Parampara of Gurukula, even in higher education. We have Gurukulas either in the traditional system, at the lower school level, but at the higher education level, that's not where I I've heard a lot about this college and the ideal citizens that this college produces. I'd like to congratulate and thank the college management, all the teachers, and of course the students for carrying on the Bharatiya Gurukula Parampara of knowledge, creation and dissemination. I'm happy to be part of this day-long conference on Indian knowledge system. I wish I could have been here during the technical session and I could have also heard and learned something. But it so happened that I am at the valedictory stage at the concluding session. Nevertheless, I am very happy to be part of it. And this urge, this desire to build our Bharatiya system of knowledge, rejuvenate it, contemporize it, in a sense, that it makes it more invisible, it makes it easy for others to understand. Our Bharatiya knowledge system. There are results, there are non-living people working on it. So this process is initiated by the government and the ministry. As so we believe that it has to be with the society. So people go to know it, go to understand it, go to practice it, because then it will become meaningful. The government, the instruments of government, is not capable of actually fulfilling the objective of the government. Our very name, we call it IPAS. I'm sure that there are many people here who also make that number of evidence again. Why do we call it Indian knowledge? Why do we call it Bharatiya Jnana? Because the Bharatiya Jnana system. Because Bharatiya is the word Bharat and Bharatiya is very language, very Bharatiya. So when we say Bharatiya knowledge system, it has a different meaning. When we say Indian knowledge system, what is Indian knowledge system and how is it different from European knowledge system? Bharatiya knowledge system, Bharatiya Jnana knowledge system. When we say Bharati, because we try to understand what is Bharati, what is Bharat. Bharat cannot be understood in India. In Bharatiya Jnana Parampara requires a dressing, a particular way of doing things, dressing. Because Bharat itself is an evolution of they ask the question. But the meaning of the word understanding. Bharat cannot be understood through understanding people. India is a political state. And political state has no other European definition of what a political is. There is land defined territory. There are people living on that land, on the territory. There is a government that administers that territory of the people, and that government is sovereign. These go at program. Bharat has been there for several thousand years. Bharat has been there for several thousand years. At no point of time there was one ruler who ruled the whole Bharat. There was no one government for the whole Bharat. And yet Bharat was Bharat. This Bharat, with people of different languages, speaking different languages, having different eating habits, wearing different costumes, dress, inhabiting different parts of it, yet they remain as one thing. At the society level, at the people-to-people level, a person from Kashmir had no problem in coming to Ramakrishna or Kanchipuram or Dwarka or Badri or Puri, Ujjaini, Kashi, numerous, hundreds of people. These hundreds of people from each state was located in an area of a different king. Each state was located in a different kingdom. And yet, each of these states belonged to the whole Bharat. Any Bharatiya from any part of Bharat had a right to go, visit, and do the worship and puja, Tirupparaitturai. In fact, it was mandated that in a lifetime, every Bharatiya must do certain kirtan. So, all these different things, different kingdoms, and yet it was one. How? So, unless we understand Bharat, it will be difficult to understand even the Bharatiya Jnana Paddhati or knowledge system. Because you need the drishti. The drishti that developed during the Vedic period. Our rishis of the Vedas, when they talked about, when they revealed the knowledge, the entire creation is one family. Every element of creation, whether humans, plants, animals, even rocks and rivers, every element has the presence of the same divine. These are various manifestations of the same divine, so we are all members of the same family. Everyone is related with everyone else. Everyone is related with everyone else organically, not theoretically. Organic. Now, this Trichy, this darshan, I won't call it philosophy because philosophy has a limitation. Philosophy is guided by reason, logic. In our Jnana Paddhati, reason is not sovereign. Reason is important, buddhi is important, but it is not sovereign, it is not final. There are things beyond buddhi. That is why even our Shastra says, Maisa Karaketa Matiramaniya, you can't get the food by logic and argument. So it requires a different drishti. The drishti that has given rise to this. And I would urge all those who are dealing with this so-called ideas, please call it BKS, Bharatiya Knowledge System, because that will be the right description of it, not ideas. Now, we have a big challenge because we are living in an interconnected world. For long we have been colonized, our mind has been trained largely to think in the Western European model of thinking, European logic system. And in this world, such interconnected world, with so much of dominance of the European knowledge system, when we are trying to we need to be very strong in our foundation. We have people who are observing the parampara. They have been keeping the parampara for thousands of years, and we must be highly grateful to them for keeping it. But that's not enough. Parampara gives a drishti. The students are studying in Gurukula. They don't just learn by logic, they also learn by observing the Guru, by observing certain disciplines, and then which is inculcated in sanskara. Through sanskara they acquire the in the Western system of knowledge, it is transactional. Teacher is paid, and so he passes on some information and some so-called knowledge. It is a transaction. In Bharatiya Jnana Paddhati, it is not, knowledge is never ever transaction. We have to have a solid foundation. And we have to create a glossary of words which are very essential, about an equivalent to which there is no other word in any language in the world. And certainly not in any European language, not in English. You have equivalent in some of the Bharatiya language, but not in any foreign language. For example, what is Rashtra? We say Bharat is not a political state. It is more than that. What is a Rashtra? Rashtra has to be defined. Rashtra is not a political state only. Political state is only a small part of it. Unless we understand Bharat, Rashtra, what is Rashtra, we will not be able to argue and convince and tell the other convincingly. Because they have to understand. We can't blame them also. Because they have a certain way of, they have been groomed and trained in a particular way of learning. So when we are going to tell them, it has to be intelligible, it has to be something which they are able to understand. So we have to define these terms. Rashtra. What is Rashtra? What is drishti? What is darshan? Darshan is not philosophy. Because even when we say Western knowledge is essentially physical, bhautik jnana. Bhautik jnana is acquired through jnanendriya. We have 5 jnanendriya. Sight, sound, smell, sensation, and taste. Based on it. In Bharat, we have something called Shukshma. Shukshma. These are, sensibilities, supra-sensibilities. What Krishna calls it, supra-sensibilities. It is there in our system. We have to color those words, create the glossary of those words, explain those words as best as we can. Because in our Jnana Paddhati, as I said, knowledge is not just acquired through reason, through logic, but through anubhuti. There are things which are experienced. Anubhuti. How do you explain it? You have to have appropriate terms, language, definition. We need to create the glossary of words which are fundamental. We talk about Bharatiya paradigm. What is Bharatiya paradigm? The core is drishti. And what is drishti? If we have to understand all these, we have to define it very, very clearly. In a contemporary language, Yug Anukool Bhasha, today people should be able to understand. And once, because Bharatiya drishti, the system of knowledge is called, in European, in English, it is called epistemology. In the Western or European epistemology, it understands something by breaking it into pieces. You give something, it will try to break it into pieces and try to understand each piece. Like our modern medicine, Human body is understood as what? Somebody is understanding teeth, only knows teeth. Somebody's eyes, only knows eyes. Somebody knows bones, only bones. It is true that our body is a part, a combination of all these, but it is much more than that. Holistic. Our epistemology is holistically, we don't break it into parts. Breaking into parts is also has its own merit. It's not that it is without merit. But if you break into parts without understanding, keeping in mind the whole, you will lose direction. And it is this, looking at this dristy, to look at the thing in totality, that has answered to all the problems of the world today. Whether it's a problem of environment, because in our knowledge system, Bharatiya knowledge system, a plant is not separate, plant is a life giver. Not only that, at that level it is connected, the same Brahma is permeating that, but also that plant is life giver. Water is life giver. Every element of creation is organically connected, interconnected with all. In the European knowledge system, a society is a product of a contract. They say individuals are sovereign. That is how fundamental right comes. And even in our constitution, we have fundamental right for the individual, but there is no fundamental right for the collective, for the society. Because again, it is rooted in European system. Our system, individual is not separate from society. It is society is not a product of a contract. Society and individual, Vyakti, Parivar and Samaj, they are integrally, organically, inseparably linked, and one cannot exist without the other. See, one cannot exist without the other, there is no question of one being superior and sovereign. No. So in our, that is how Rashtra is built. Society, integrally connected, organically connected. There can be an administration system, there can be many administration systems. There can be many estates. Today we have 28 estates, we can have 40 estates. How does it matter? These are administrative arrangement for better governance. At the society level, Bharat as a Rashtra is looked at in totality. So, we have, in our knowledge system, we don't break things into parts and try to understand the whole by looking into parts. No. We look into parts, but by looking into parts, we look into the whole also. Even today, scientists are looking at, many of you who are studying science, students of science, you know that every atom is a microsolar system. There is something nucleus, there are electrons, protons revolving around it like a solar system. Micro is a small, mini, micro manifestation of the macro. Individual is a manifestation of the Supreme Divine. This is Trichy. So when we are developing the Bharatiya knowledge system, we must make ourselves capable to develop that drishti, by which we should be able to explain and take forward the knowledge towards understanding the world. The world is facing lots of problems today. Existential problems, wars happening, poverty. Look at, in this world, there are some countries where food is wasted in surplus. But there are people, large number of people who are going hungry without food. Is it sustainable? This is the product, this system is a product of European knowledge system. If you look at the Bharatiya knowledge system, we all look at Vasudhaiva Gurukula, they are all part of a family. So, that is what we did in COVID. When COVID happened, what we did was our Bharatiya drishti. That no, our scientists have found vaccines, When the developed countries, advanced countries found the vaccine, they started making money. Raise the prices. When our scientists got the vaccine, we shared the vaccine with the needy people in over 150 countries of the world. This is Bharatiya Drishti. So Bharatiya, for developing the Bharatiya knowledge system, we have to first stress and devise ways by which we strengthen Bharatiya Drishti. No, Drishti, what is that? And that Drishti, once we understand it, things becomes easier. I am sure there are scholars, there are knowledgeable people, and that is where I said it has to be ownership, has to come from outside the government. Because government, the institutions of government doesn't have the capability. They will work in a very mechanical way. They will work in a very, very mechanical way. They will finally move from here and there. So many conferences have been held, so many reports have been generated, files have been coming, but there is no knowledge. Now that is why I urge that institutions like Vivekananda College and others, those who are in it, they should be able to take up the responsibility and create the fundamentals. First, strengthen the fundamentals of Bharatiya. There's no point in talking about that we were great. We were great. We have talked it endlessly. There's no point. We must understand how they were great. What was the reason behind greatness? What was the knowledge system that made them great? I'm sure the project is on. We'll be able to achieve it. It's a very sacred project. And I can assure you one thing, this Bharatiya knowledge system, developing the Bharatiya knowledge system, rejuvenating is not only for Bharat, it is for the welfare of the whole world. The future of the world lies only when Bharatiya knowledge system is developed, is rejuvenated. Because then and then alone we can have a harmonious world. Then and then alone we can have a peaceful and prosperous and happy world. Friends, I'm glad you gave me the opportunity. Thank you very much for it. I'm happy to be with you. I wish many more conferences, many more involvement, many more deliberations on this so that in coming years we should be able to have a robust base for Bharatiya knowledge system, which not only helps us in understanding the knowledge of the past, but also makes us capable to look constructively into the future. A safer and a brighter future, not only for Bharat, but for the whole world. Thank you very much for the patient listening. Thank you, dear Bharat.
Thank you, sir, for the contributing valedictory address. Now, I invite dynamic, simple, humble and honest principal of Vivekananda College, Dr. T. Venkateshan, to propose the vote of thanks.
So first of all, I submit my pronouns at the feet of our founder Swamiji, Swami Siddhavananda. The most respected Vice President of our Ramakrishna Tapovanam, Swami Niyamananda, the most respected Secretary Swamiji of Vivekananda College, Swami Vedananda, and dignitaries on the dais and off the dais. So good evening. So as we conclude this event, it is my honor to extend a heartful vote of thanks to everyone who contributed to making this conference on Indian knowledge system a grand success, Bharatiya knowledge system a grand success. So on behalf of everyone present, I extend my heartfelt thanks to our Honorable Governor of Tamil Nadu, Thiru R.N. Ravi, for gracing us with his presence today. So your valuable insights and commitment to our state inspire us all. So we are all truly honored to have you with us and to have you your remarkable valedictory address. So we appreciate the time and efforts you took to join this event. So thank you once again for your support and encouragement. Thank you, sir. So I would like to express my sincere thanks to our Swamijis, Swami Niyamananda, Vice President of Ramakrishna Tapovanam, and Swami Vedananda, Secretary of Vivekananda College. A special thanks to our esteemed speakers in this conference. So in the inaugural address by inaugural function, Dr. M. Selvam, the Vice Chancellor of Bharatadasan University. The presidential address given by Dr. M. Selvam. The keynote address given by Dr. Rajendra Kumar. And the felicitations given by Dr. Ilango, our former Vice Principal, Dr. M.G. Shedaraman, the Vice President of BSM, and our former Principal, Dr. R. Vanirajan. The technical sessions chaired by our Vice Principal, Dr. Kartikeyan, and Dr. Balamurugan. So I would like to express my sincere thanks and gratitude to our Organizing Secretary, Dr. S. Deenadayalan, the President of BSM, and Dr. S. Venkatesh, the Treasurer of BSM, for his tireless effort in planning and coordinating this event. Our sincere thanks to Dr. Srinivasa Raghavan and Dr. M. Jagadishwaran. So they are for the part of this conference. So our heartfelt thanks to the Governor Office officials, Police Department officials, Revenue Department officials, Health Department officials, Fire and Rescue Service Department officials, Tamil Nadu Electricity Department officials, BWD officials, President of Tiruvedakam Village Panchayat, press and media persons, our Vivekananda College teaching staffs and non-teaching staffs and students, our alumni. Once again, I thank you all participants for being here today in this national conference on Bharatya knowledge system. Your participation has made this event a remarkable success. Once again, I thank you, one and all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. May I now request all the dignitaries on the dais and also off the dais to rise up for the national anthem, followed by Sarve Bhavantu by all.
Jana Gana Mana Adhinayaka Jaya He Bharata Bhagya Vidata Punjab Sindh Gujarat Maratha Dravida Utkala Banga Vindhya Himachala Yamuna Ganga Uchchala Jalati Taranga Tava Shubha Name Jahe Tava Shubha Asisha Mahe Jahe Tava Jaya Gata Jana Gana Mangala Nayaka Jaya He Bharata Bhagya Vitata Jaya He Jaya He Jaya He Jaya 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 He Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinaha Sarve Santu Niramayaha सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः
மேடையில் உள்ள முக்கியஸ்தர்கள் கலைந்து சென்ற பின் மற்ற அனைவரும் கலைந்து செல்லலாம். அதுவரையும் அனைவரும் தங்களது இருக்கையிலே அமருமாறு கேட்டுக்கொள்கிறோம். அனைவரும் தங்களது இருக்கையிலே அமருமாறு